looks like our draft is fired. And that actually didn't feel like it took that long. I guess it's because I had a lot to say. That doesn't sound like me. Kappa. Alright. Who's in our draft? We're in there with Giant Geek. Pick one, pack one. I don't really know these players, but it's going to be a pretty easy Mortar Pod for me. This card's just messed up. Every time I feel like I'm in a good spot, Mortar Pod comes down and just ruins my day. This card's very, very good. Like, it's already a great card in, like, Chaos Draft. Yes, a man of few words. That is me. Absolutely. Yeah, but anyway, if this card's great in Chaos Draft, imagine being able to build around it in such a way where you have like a bunch of random germ tokens to sack, including the one this comes with, a bunch of 1/1s that are expendable, sometimes like reassembling skeleton, that kind of thing. Maybe you have a soul shift loop as well. Ugh. And then there's this pack where there's nothing I like. I do like Scion of the Wild. One of the funny things about this format is off-color bounce lands are like significantly worse than they seem, because there are enough bounce lands going around that it's relatively easy to get too many, and unless you're playing like 5-color bounce land soup, the tempo, like having enough tempo negative lands can actually be like kind of a big problem. So I could take Scion of the Wild to try to go in green, white, go wide, which is like the best quote-unquote deck, I think, if I had to put that on something, but I think I'm still just going to take the Rot Farm. It's uncommon. If we end up green-black exactly, yeah, like we could wheel Drooling Grudian and then suddenly Rot Farm is actually great, because like Rot Farm is really good at casting this. It helps you hit your land drops and it produces both colors, so, and like we might want a Grudian with the Mortar Pod start. I think it's Nameless Inversion over Nest Invader, but Nest Invader's pretty good. Well, it's not exactly that bounce lands are bad, but it's like, I've never, like if you told me that there was a format where I would take bounce lands a lot and not play them very often, I probably wouldn't have believed you, and yet that's this format. Like, yeah, like basically they're just, it's like they're good speculative picks, especially in bad packs like the previous one. Yeah, towing the line for sure. I think Nameless Inversion is correct here, mainly because of Soul Shift. Like, cheap removal is already really good. It's better than Sunlance because, yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, like, in this format, there's no, like, Flicker Wisp, right? You're not getting, like, destroyed by putting a bounce land in your deck. Like, I've never had that happen to me. I've never been blown out by it. I guess I'm just doing this. But yeah, but you can still get destroyed in other ways. It's just not like, at least the format doesn't punish you for it. I actually think this is like a really good format. There are some problems, but overall I'm pretty impressed by this format. Like, especially that it, you know, given that it's like all reprints and stuff, this is a pretty good set. There are some egregious things, like Battle Grace Angel is not an acceptable rare. It should be mythic for the purposes of limited. I know it would be unexciting for people who are trying to open the set for value, but it's just egregious to play against that thing at rare. And then the other one is Precursor Golem, which just has bad gameplay and shouldn't be in the set, in my opinion. I don't know. I hate Precursor Golem, though I do think it's in my artifact cube, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt, I guess. Anyway, one of the reasons that I really wanted Precursor Golem or something like it to be in the artifact cube was because of Oswald. Imagine having a nice 5-mana artifact that you can pod into, produce a bunch of value, and then you can still sack the thing and get a bunch of value from sacking it. Okay, here's a weird one. I don't want to take Scuttling Death, but we might end up in Black-White Spirits. So I guess I'm just supposed to take Reassembling Skeleton again and just try to play this deck. There's Boilerworks, there's Cathodian. I think I'm just drafting the same deck, though. I don't really see why not. We have a Sack Outlet, we have a black card. I think it's fine. Okay, but now what? This actually seems really bad for me. I could take, like, Lacerator kind of hate Lacerator though. Water Servant is good, but it's also like super off plan, but maybe that's okay. Part of me wants to take the bounce land. Honestly, I think I will just take the bounce land, even though, I don't know. Maybe that's just insane. Okay, well, Flare Husk time. Now the thing is, like, I have a pretty free green splash, and there are also some cards like the green-black Liege, which I can play really easily now with, even if I'm, yeah, well, I don't know, maybe not really easily, but I think it still helps. And then Flare Husk is just very good. Now, actually, there's a high priority on Leonin Shikari, or whatever that guy's called. Yeah, okay, maybe I exaggerated. But now that we have 3 equipments, like, we're much more interested in that card than we normally would be. I think I'm supposed to take Scion of the Wild. I could take Sky Hunter Skirmisher, but, like, the ceiling on this card is quite a bit higher. We could be green-black. We don't have to play Spectral Procession. And then the Rot Farm gets a lot better. This Imp is kind of garbo. So it's one of these double-pipped cards, and I think the ceiling on Scion is just too high to take the Sky Hunter. And now this pack, I guess Thief of Hope has to be my choice because I have Nameless Inversion. Yeah. It can be green-black spirits or something, maybe. We'll see. Sunlance. You're quite late. Well, I guess we're black-white anyway. I don't think I'm going to miss the 1/1 double strike guy. Devouring Greed last time just occupied a slot in my sideboard, so. Okay, we get the foil Waxmane Baku, but I hate Waxmane Baku. That's the rule. What's the Grasp? Plagued Rusalka, I think, is going to be my selection. We have Thief of Hope, and we have Nameless Inversion and stuff. I think the first Rusalka is better than the second Reassembling Skeleton. We're not passing very much. Yeah, we're still open to... I mean, I could take Kozilek's Predator. Kozilek's Predator is very good, and it's the only green card. Yeah, maybe I'm just supposed to take it. Because if I wheel the Rusalka, like, there are like 5 black cards that are like somewhat decent, and there's only 1 decent green card. But we did get the Sunlance. I don't know. We didn't get the Grudian, for whatever that's worth. And I thought we would get the Grudian. I might be throwing, but let's just take the Predator. Okay, we got the Rusalka anyway. Unfortunately, we have to pass Lightning Bolt. I could take Scion of the Wild, but I think we should try to wheel that one. And I do like Narcolepsy, but I don't think I could take it here. I think if I had to take something, it should be Lightning Bolt for the splash, but let's just take Rusalka for the main strategy. Scion number 2. I think we're going to wheel it, even though I do like it. And I don't want to pass multiple Rusalkas. Like, I don't know. There should be more people interested in Kozilek's Predator than Scion of the Wild, is kind of my thought. Yeah. Wow, okay. Well, I guess we're not playing green. Hikari, Pillory, Sunspear. So I want to wheel Sunspear. How much removal do we have? I don't know, I feel like Hikari is kind of busted. Especially in a deck like this. Ulamog's Crusher deck. Yeah, there is. I can talk about that in a second. I'm not an expert on it. The expert is Cooper. I think I just take Hikari, because I could wheel this card, which not too many people will want, and then this is a gold card, so it could also wheel maybe. This thing's going to be really good no matter what. I hate passing removal though. There's a chance I'm supposed to Tumble Magnet now. I could be aggressive enough for that. Yeah, flyers, big flyers are like some of the best cards for sure. We already have a Bloodthrone Vampire. I don't think we need the second one that badly. Yeah, I think this is okay. by putting, like, we don't have to play the tumble magnet, but if we are going to play it, we're really committing to like a pretty proactive game plan, but I think that's okay. I guess I'm now taking Kami of Ancient Law, see if we can soul shift into it. Could also take Death Denied, but I think it's important to get the 2-drops where you can find them. And then if you randomly play against like one of the decks that I like to build with a bunch of, hey Amikuribo, good to see you. If you play against one of the decks with a bunch of arrests and stuff or narcolepsies, then just having one Kami of Ancient Law, if you have multiple ways to soul shift into it, can be super sick. Yeah, Dread Drone's okay. I think it would be a little bit better in the green-black deck, with like Scion of the Wild kind of thing, but yeah. Ooh, we get a Pillory anyway, very nice. And passing nothing. And Fortify now, or a Scuttling Death. We didn't get the Scuttling Death before. I don't think we're actually a very good. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, there was a Scuttling Death, I think, in pack 1, and we didn't wheel it, so let's just take this one now. And here's a tough one. Sunspear versus Sickle Slicer versus Scuttling Death number 2. I mean, I'm aware of the meme format you guys are using, but I feel like I don't even understand somehow. I kind of want to take, but the Lifelinker is really good. We're going to get another Sunspear back is my thinking. If we don't, then I'm going to be a little bit sad, but we'll figure it out. Okay, we get a Rusalka. The Pickle Slicer, exactly, yeah. I still hate Waxmane Baku. Ghostly Changeling is okay. Daggerclaw Imp is pretty bad. I think Rusalka number 2 is actively good. We just picked up another Germ. Moonlit Strider. Okay, this deck is kind of coming together. Nice, we get the Shikari anyway. And do we take this? I don't know if this matters or not. We don't need second Blood Throne. More equipments, I guess. Okay, we get the second Blood Throne anyway. And we get the Fortify anyway. Alright, well, we're definitely not playing green-black. Alright, so Arrest. So we didn't wheel the 1 Pillory, but we did get the Sunspear from that pack, and I think this is actually a good Sunspear deck. Soul Cauldron. That'd be funny. Okay, we have Arrest. And now what do we do? Do we take Moonlit Strider? Do we take Sunspear? It could be more Sunspears, because we could play the Copper Carapace. I could take Kite Sail. I don't think I really want or need to. I don't think I need Apostle's Blessing, and we could just wheel this Moonlit Strider pretty reasonably. I don't think I really want Scuttling Death or Moonlit Strider as much as I want this. I have played with Waxmane Baku, and it just... yeah, I guess what Aramath said, pretty much. Okay, Spectral Procession, and yeah, that's that. Ooh, Bone Splinters, Raise the Alarm. Spite Bellows is sick. I've passed so many Spite Bellows in this format. It does make me a little bit sad, actually. What do we think? Is it Bone Splinters time or Raise the Alarm time? I think it might actually be Bone Splinters time. We only have Pillory, Arrest, Nameless, Sunlance, so another hard removal is good, and we have a million terrible creatures to sack. Most of the removal doesn't really kill stuff very well in this format, like a bunch of enchantment removal spells, things like that allow creatures to survive. It can be pretty annoying. There are ways around a lot of the removal spells in this format. This kills stuff pretty efficiently, though. Thief of Hope number 2 seems decent. If this had Soul Shift 2, then I would like it. But without Soul Shift 2, well, yes, the one that does that is in the set. I think I passed it. Wow. Okay, we got the Ghost Cancel again. You really just get this card when you're in the Spirits deck. Like, nobody else wants this thing. Which I guess makes sense, but still pretty cool. Now we might consider a second Scuttling Death at some point to get this thing back. Yeah, Devouring Greed, that's right. Still don't need this. Dread Drone, I don't think, I mean, I don't know, we have Double Plagued Rusalka, but it's 5 mana. Let's just take another Moonlit Strider for the loops, loop-de-loops. And perhaps a Darksteel Axe. This is actually a tough one. Darksteel Axe, Sunlight's number 2, Death Denied. We have double Shikari. I think it's Darksteel Axe for the Shikaris, and then I don't have to play the thing in the sideboard. It's kind of weird to pass the Sunlance, but okay, these are all bad. What's the best card in the pack? The one that kills me most, or should be able to kill me most, is probably this. But the one that's like easiest to kill someone with is Brute Force, so let's just take that. And we get the Scuttling Death. I think 2 Scuttling Deaths and 2 Moonlit Striders is the right mix, so we can get back the Ghost Council a little more often. And then just Hate Draft Kavu Primarch, also the easiest card to kill someone with. Raise the Alarm. Pretty good. And sure. Alright, this deck seems pretty good. Alright. Tunnel Magnet into the board. Waxmane Baku, away with you. This goes away. Bloodthrone Vampire goes away. And now I'm going to need cuts. This is going to be the tough part for sure. So I have to find a cool Soul Shift card to put in Overcome Feeble Linear Thought. What? I'm confused. Okay, Spectrals are basically 4 mana. Mortar Pod, Raise the Alarm are creatures. Flare Husk is a creature. Nameless Inversion is really nice because Thieves of Hope get it back. Maybe we don't want 2 5-drops or 2 Moonlit Striders. We can just have these on the board. There's a chance that Darksteel Axe comes out. These all stay, I think. I could cut a Sun Spear, but I have 4 equipments. I think it's really good to give it First Strike and Lifelink or whatever. Like, that's pretty sick, I think. I think Raise the Alarm is a pretty big deal. Could even play Fortify technically with Raise the Alarm double Spectral, but we don't actually have too many other cards that are good with that. Let's take out the Axe. The Axe just got the Axe. And I really wish I had another semi-on color bounce land, and then I could play Golgari Rot Farm plus the other bounce land and play a total of 16 lands. But as is, I think we're going to have to find another cut and play 17. And I probably will still play the Rot Farm. So we have this loop. Like, what am I supposed to cut? Maybe it is still a Sun Spear. Because I'm lower on, yeah, I think it must be. It's a little bit sad, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, sort by color. We're basically even on black and white, except we have more white. So we'll go 9, 8 with the Rot Farm. Okay, this will be our deck. Yeah, Thief of Hope is like pretty decent. I think the Skeleton is good because like we can repeatedly sack it to the Rusalkas. We can sack it to the Ghost Council. I thought there were, and yeah, we can sack it to Bone Splinters. I think it's good, but I don't know. It does require a lot of mana to really go off. Okay, this was the previous deck, which was also, it was very, very similar, and it was also very good. We lost our finals with it, but we're going to try again. I think this deck is probably a little bit worse, but this deck has different strengths. The previous deck had like more arrests and stuff. This deck has more equipments, and we have like better possibilities for like life gain and that kind of thing. Why not include sideboard and screenshot? Seems like it helps for thinking about sideboarding between games. Just habit mostly. But if you wanted, you could always hit the right click button, you know, and look at the sideboard that way. Hey J John, good to see you. No, we lost our last finals to unfortunately dodge moving into being tied for second or whatever. If there are two people tied for first, then I guess whoever's next is tied for third. So I guess we wouldn't have been tied for second. But you get the idea. All right, this looks pretty good. Yeah, there's actually a lot of synergy in this hand, or in this draw. The real question, J. John, is do you have 2000 rating yet? Because it seems like you're getting there faster than I ever did. All right, let's see what the opponent has for me here. Okay, nameless inversion there. Don't mind that. Yeah, I'm pretty much strictly non-arena for sure. 2000's a long way away. Maybe not as long as you think, I don't know. Alright, let's go for this attack. And then interesting. So we're gonna go Mortar Pod. I guess it doesn't matter how I leave my mana up. And then they're mana screwed, by the way. Do this, pick up a plains. And then we don't need to kill their Rusalka yet, we can wait on that. Like if they tap out, for instance, then yeah, if they do this, then now it means our skeleton lives, so we just do this, which is like free. Which means, by the way, that they should have played this after attacking. They missed a damage. Alright. And then now I can play Ghost Council or I can play Spectral. Let's play this one. I'm trying to think about whether we want to... $2,000 will be broken when MH3 comes out. Oh, are you talking about me? Are you talking about someone else? So we do drain them with our Thief of Hope here, which is kind of sick. I don't know, it seems like they're in very bad shape. Like they have no lands, we have this going on. We do take a take a damage from mana burn, but and I like am totally, I've totally fallen off the rating train. In this set, I went 1 and 2 like a couple times and actually dipped below 1900, so I'm probably doing better because I've been winning more like today and maybe yesterday, but I would guess I'm in like 19, probably not above 1920. Let's find out. Yeah, 1912, pretty close. Okay, so let me see. Anything we wanted to change? We didn't see anything from them. They played a Rusalka and they played a Cooling Dice. Or Dais, I don't know. So it's probably a sack mirror. So maybe in a sack mirror we want these guys to go through the loops to get our stuff back. But then what am I cutting? I don't really know what to cut. I don't know. Let's just have them show me something that makes me want to cut one of my cards. Will be the recovery to greatness. Okay, I like the I like the good omen, the manifesting. This hand sucks. Let's keep it. This hand's actually okay. If we drop swamp, then obviously we can cast Nameless Inversion. Plains gets us to speedy spectral. Important thing is just to lead on white mana here at first. Okay, that one again. So the green-black sack. Alright. Well, looks like we might be setting up for the old 4-mana spectral, but that's not the end of the world. I guess we'll have Ghost Council on curve. Yeah, okay, it's not so bad. And then we can soul shift, get the Nameless Inversion back and stuff. We are really, really incentivized to kill something here. Unless they don't play anything, then we can't kill anything. Okay. If they do this, I don't want to expose my Ghost Council to removal. So I was thinking about playing Moonlit Strider. But what if I just play Spectral Procession? And say, you have to have -1/-1 to all creatures, or I'm just going to kill you with my 5 guys. Yeah, that's not what I was talking about. It's probably a little overkill to play the second spectral here, so this time we'll just play the Moonlit Strider. I don't think there are too many sweepers that kill the Strider and all the 1/1s here. Scion is a 1/1. It's just really not going the opponent's way at the moment. Okay. Now that I've drawn the land, the Ghost Council is like extra safe. Sure. I don't know, this is kind of painful to watch from the opponent's side of things, I feel. And then this is our hand, like, I don't know. Tarmogoyf is kind of cool. With the tribal card in the graveyard. But we're not here to do anything cool. We're just here to try to win the game immediately. I could even go for the removal spell here. I think I probably should, as weird as that is. It's so true, Yami Kuribo. It's very sad though. Yeah, so here's the thing about this. A little snoot booping action. Snoot has been booped. Emily Wonka, not to be confused with Willy, I guess. Alright, this is keepable. Okay. I hope you have X1's opponent, because otherwise my hand doesn't really do anything. That's not an X1. Sickle Ripper. Okay, that's an X1. We take those. Touch is fun with Auramancer. I guess that's true, huh? Okay, Nest Invader. That's actually a pain in the butt for me. I can trade the Germ for the Spawn, but I kind of want to end up trading the Germ for the Sickle Ripper that we know that they have in hand. Let's just play Plains. Drawing too many lands here, but we knew that was a risk from the start. We're passing, taking 2 from Nest Invader, and eventually casting Hikari. Next card is Oltec Cloud Guard. I don't know if Oltec Cloud Guard should be in my artifact cube or not, because like a lot of the 4-mana cards are like real humdingers. So I hope they pre-combat the Sickle Ripper or something. Oh, they're playing the Predator probably. Ooh. Wait, why would they do this? Oh wait, no, because I see. Never mind. This is a pain in the butt. It makes sense. Okay, fine, I was wrong. It makes sense, whatever. If we sack either of these to hit this, it's going to grow first. There's no active player, non-active player thing. So I'm tired and crazy, and my opponent is smart and perfect, and I give up. Okay. Yeah, what if I respond to the trigger? It is still extremely strange to make that play, I think. I mean, I don't know what their hand is, but like, it's just so much better if you wait until you have a spawn in play before sacking. I don't know. It's still weird, but I guess if I'm an idiot, which I almost was, and I try to kill this, then they do kind of get to destroy me for it. But they've hit all their land drops anyway. Like, they could have just played Sickle Ripper there. But I guess now they get to play Sickle Ripper, and if I kill it, then their thing grows. Cast out. Well, we draw this land, which is utterly unnecessary. I think I'm just supposed to do this. I grow their flyer. I grow their flyer twice, though. Okay, let's just play Hikari and pass. It's kind of insane how many things don't kill the Scavenger Drake. Be nice if I could draw more spells, though. I've drawn 1 spell this game. Oh well. Land types in play, like, ooh, are they killing my Hikari? Wait, they're killing my Rusalka? What? What? Help! I need an adult. Honestly, not a clue what they're doing here. But I imagine it's going to result in me dying somehow. I don't know. I've drawn... Wait, they just did that in past? What in the absolute hell happened there? Alright, well, I imagine I'm going to get destroyed for this, but we're going to attack with Akari. We have drawn one spell and we've drawn like 4 lands, and the opponent has like 8 minutes off their clock, and it's turn 6. Well, good news is I'm pretty likely to play my turn correctly when they give me like 7 minutes to think about how to do it. This is horrible for me. I can't do anything about this either, right? No, I can't sack anything or whatever, so I'm just gonna die. Profane Command. They have a 4/4 flyer that I can't kill. Big oof indeed. Well, actually maybe it's not so bad. We'll see. Like, I think I'm still losing here, but if I draw like Spectral Procession, something like that, I'm so good at this game. Because now we can go kill this. Alright, that was pretty good. Slightly above average even. How do you tap all the planes at once? You right click on them, J-John. You're up to like 1950 rating. You should know what a right click is. I don't know. Never heard of it? Just single click them? I don't even know what that means, Aramath. Man, Aramath is getting a case of the sillies. This is like me at night. It's funny to see this reflected in someone else in chat. Yeah. And unfortunately their guy is only getting bigger, but the good news is, well, bad news is I can't draw spells. I've drawn 2 spells this game. Good news is we're still alive for now. I think this has to stay back on blocks and just trade. What if I re-equip here? I mean, let's start by... Yeah. What is the good news again? That's a great question. Do this, and then... Now there's an interesting question, because, like, I think I just have to ignore the Eldrazi spawn. I could put this here, but I think we need to miss the damage to gain 2 life, basically. Like, now Nest Invader can't really come in. Obviously we lose to removal, but we lose to anything, so, you know, whatever. I'm not sure what you mean, Yami Kuribo. I will try to find out in a second. Opponent making a weird attack with the Nest Invader, but I'm not unhappy about it. Sack everything, bring back Rusalka, sack more stuff very close. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't think we're very close right now, unfortunately, but we'll see. Sickle Ripper. We have to top deck something. We could draw another Spectral Procession. We could draw, I think we have one Arrest, one Pillory. That's kind of it though. I guess I could draw Moonlit Strider. That would actually be pretty good. Or we could draw the stupid 2/2 that doesn't accomplish anything. So I could play Kami of Ancient Law, like, there's just, I can't do anything here. I have to, like, put the Mortar Pod, no, there's, like, no way out of this. So we go this. Swamp. Put this here. Dye removal. So what am I supposed to do? I go like this here, this here. I think. Now we get our 1/1 back. Well, still have to top deck basically. I've been needing to top deck for a long time now. I mean, maybe they time out if we go to game 3. Yeah, Spectral number 2 could be pretty good. That's almost good, but instead I just die, which doesn't work. If I sack this, I think I gain a point of life or something, but yeah, anyway. Alright. I think I had a different line. I'm going to try to remember what it was, because I didn't think about it very thoroughly. There was something that I could do, like, I could trade Kami of Ancient Law for the Kozilek's Predator by sacking the Spirit to deal a damage to this. And then Sickle Ripper comes in, and then I have a 4/2 still. I don't think that actually accomplishes anything, though. No, it just doesn't really matter. Alright, well, how do I beat a 13/13? Turns out this thing's unbeatable for me. Tumble Magnet, that's kind of already what we were doing there. We're really just trying to arrest and pillory, I guess, in a spot like that. I don't know. Just try again, I guess. It could be Tumble Magnet. I don't know. Is this round 2? I don't even remember. I think we're already 1-0, but If you told me this was round 1, I would also believe you. Okay. Okay, this is round 2. Nice. Oh, I hate Waxmane. I simply won't do it. It's round 4. I would believe that too, honestly. Hey, Brotman, good to see you. J-John, there's like an arrow here. The only thing I can teach J-John, he's simply too enlightened at the game of Magic. The only thing I can teach the guy is that, is random buttons on the client. That's what I'm really streaming for. Here's a Sickle Ripper. Sign in Blood, discard to hand size. Okay, little catalog for 2 mana, lose 2 life, you're on the draw, you're missing a color, or just planning on casting the Sign in Blood. Okay, maybe not missing a color. Probably played the wrong land. It was just a really good Sign in Blood for me. I don't really know what they were up to, but I'm not going to complain about it. Alright, they're going to slice my sickle, but I'm going to slice theirs back. We're going to slice their sickle right back. Tell you what. Okay. I kind of love this Ghost Council card. Like, this is a really cool choice of a card to reprint for a black-white spirit archetype. And it's like a pretty good card too. Obviously pretty hard to cast, but I don't know. It's kind of awesome. I like it. It's a cool choice. Alright, what do you got for me? Kozilek's Predator. That's alright. Because we drew Spectral Procession. Nice. As long as they don't go force into like Palaka Worm or something, we should be chilling. Thought they might do this. Can I? Has anyone ever beaten Palaka Worm? Alright, looking pretty good. I think I'm just supposed to take 3 damage from the Predator, but there's a world where I could see myself blocking and sacking with the Spirit, so I could either get the Rusalka. Actually, wait a minute. What if I want to kill the Eldrazi spawn so they can't chump? I actually think that's pretty good. I trade 4, like, basically 4 points of life that they would have had. I open my Ghost Council up to a removal spell, but I actually think this is correct. Oh, I kind of hate that Wonder Mouth. It's just so broken. The only way to Bad guy with a Palaka Worm is a good guy with a Palaka Worm. I don't know, J. John. My theory is that there aren't very many ways to kill Obsidat in green-black. In the story, Kaya killed the Ghost Council. They're gone. Yeah, that's rough. If they kill the Ghost Council, I'm going to be pretty sad. Yeah. It seems like it could be maybe like a good option for like Magic 30 cube or something. Or, I don't know, maybe a modern cube. Throw in a little Goryo's Vengeance. Yeah, it is a lot like Shouldered, actually. I don't really know strat. That was a little baffling, I must say. Okay, well, we're going to continue the beatdown here. I think. Opponent's like, I'm just going to take the same turn over again, and we're like, oh yeah? See how well that worked out for you last time. Okay, no Palaka Worm, I like that. Seems like they should be losing this, and the best part about the opponent losing this game is they're on 7 minutes of clock. Problem is they're using their, whatever you call it, their spawn. Here comes like, wait, what are they doing? So they have a 3-drop post-combat or something? I think I'm just going to throw away a spirit here. Seems like really insane for me. Like, how could I lose kind of insane? So hopefully I'm right about that. Ghostly Changeling, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, come on, chat. Any other sadists out there? Let's get this timeout win. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Let's time them out. They made me wait. They triple queued. It's only fair. We need to exact revenge. Drain their clock. Just kidding. Yes, timeout wins are justice. We're going to keep this. Obviously missing white mana, but we do have Inversion plus Thief, which I think is pretty good. Ooh. Okay. Nice. There's a trick with this where, let's say they have 2/2/2s and they attack with both. You can Nameless Inversion, kill one, then the other trades with Thief, then you get back the Inversion. That kind of thing, which is pretty sick, I think. Nest Invader, okay. So that's like the perfect card to trade for my Thief of Hope to get back my Nameless Inversion. And now we have Rusalka, so we can even sack this. And we draw the Plains, Everything is good. In fact, I think I just main phase kill this. It's mana efficient. And then we have Scuttling Death to get back Thief of Hope, to get back Nameless Inversion. Can also get back through Salka. I love the chain of the, whatever you call it, the Soul Shift. It's actually super sick. Here's like a Predator maybe? No, a Changeling, okay. Just going to be mana efficient. I have no strong desire to Sunlance that Changeling right away. Is this even good though? Is this even good for them? I'm not even sure. I kind of think it isn't. Should pump. Yep. Yeah. Okay. It's one of those spots where it's actually technically wrong to f6, because they could do something absurd like block and play Mutagenic Growth, and then I would want to sack this to kill the spawn. But that's really never going to happen, so, you know, if it happens, then they got me. Yeah, that's true, Brotman. We're going to get him. There goes their clock. Boom! Oh my god, we're paired against Nameless. Well. Alright, we're going to add that to our uh-oh count on Twitter. I think I'm supposed to ship this. This hand's not ideal, but we'll keep it. I think this one doesn't want Reassembling Skeleton, even though it's castable. If I start losing, I'm gonna say, remember the rule is if you beat me, you have to sub to the stream. Just kidding. I don't know if I'm gonna say that or not. Drawing Plains feels pretty good though. Maybe not against Plains with my Sunlance, but you know, we'll figure it out. Please don't play. Okay, well that we can. Probably supposed to inversion that. Yeah, I think so. I think this is one of those spots where I just want to immediately inversion so I can get Thief of Hope, and then maybe I can do something mana efficient in a minute with these. I don't know. We can kill a Predator maybe, but I'm a little bit afraid of green-white because I do think green-white is like one of the best decks. Maybe just the best deck. Wish we had like a white bounce land I could draw. Here's a Kavu Primarch, 3/3. That's what it is though, it's Primarch. Oh, that was not Kavu Primarch at all. Okay. Well, we did draw the planes. That's good. I think I play Thief of Hope, and I'm gonna sack a Mortar Pod token to kill a spirit, but this is scary. Oh wait, but we know that Nameless does have the Convoke card because we saw the spawn get tapped. So whether it's the Primarch or it could be like Phalanx or something, but regardless, I hope it's the Primarch because, well, actually, anyway, whatever. Okay, there's the Predator. And then here's a Phalanx. Tap one more spirit and spawn. Yep. Gain 1,000,000. Yeah, I don't like Phalanx, but this is a good spot for it for sure. We take one. I could pretty easily lose here. So, well, Sickle Slicer. That's decent, but I think I'm locked into starting with Sunlance here. And then if I Mortar Pod, block, then shoot a spirit, I only take 2. So I think that's my line. We do get fortified pretty badly, of course, but like that's just always true against green-white. Okay, not ideal, but not the worst for me either. Gets back my Nameless inversion. All right. We're going to spend more of this match in the chat then. Okay. Shoot. Well, this seems extremely bad for me. Looks like I'm getting fortified, basically. Yeah, that's the worst outcome, of course, but I can't play around that. And I think I'm dead. Yeah, I don't think I can really do anything here. Because, like, I mean, I can play Moonlit Strider and block. I guess that's my main line. but it doesn't take very much to kill me here. So I think this is going to be a matchup for the Shikari to try to gain some life and survive. Big Convoke card that probably kills me. Maybe +3/+3. And we called it. Sometimes calling it doesn't feel so good. Well, maybe there's not a trophy in our future. Green-white is extremely good. Alright. This in there. Try to gain some life. One, two, three, four equipments. Do we want the axe? Lowered my curve. Not really sure how I'm supposed to survive. Like, this is kind of interesting. Let's just try this. Whatever. Not amazing. Not the worst either. Nameless could be the one person to say uh-oh as they get paired against me and to beat me. So far everyone else who's said uh-oh has lost. Okay, couple two Katungs. Oh, but the bounce land. Land? Land? Please? No upkeep stop here? One time? Don't. Okay, that's kind of a land. Alright, sounds good, Irma. Thanks for watching. kind of funny that if the rot farm were just a swamp, we'd be in significantly better shape here. Yeah. Opponent's starting to go a little too wide. Oh yeah, scatter the seeds would have been possible for sure. I think I just do this. I just take one to mana burn, suck it up, and hope that I don't die and all that. Well, thankfully that's not a big problem for me. Unfortunately, my guy's gonna die here. But, you know, what can you do? I'm pretty okay with this. There's a chance I'm supposed to... No, I think this is probably best. I guess I just... No reason to attack here. Like, we want the opponent to be attacking. Let's see what they have here. This is a lot of mana. Big convoke creature, I guess. Probably pillory that. Oh. I think this is okay. It's not like the most okay ever. Definitely sack this for starters. Well, actually, wait a minute. Hold on. I can Ghost Council block sack this, but then I don't get to Moonlit get this back. Okay, yes. So I just, quote unquote, just take 9 or whatever here. Am I not allowed to block? There we go. Pro white. Take 9 or 7, whatever. Yeah, I guess 7, not 9. I think we're okay. Thief of Hope, that's a nice draw. So we'll go. Just play this, I guess. I don't know. Do this, and then should be running out of mass pumps. If they have another one, then I could just die for sure. That's really bad because now I don't get my Plagued Rusalka value. Maybe it's not that. No, that's pretty bad. Okay, and that's a really problematic card for me. I guess I'm supposed to arrest this, which feels kind of hilarious. So this doesn't actually work, but like you're gonna have to block anyway, basically. Okay, we beat Fortify here. Also note that the spawn isn't coming in. Gotta have another blocker. Oh, another good card. Rootkin Ally. Yuck. So I can win the game if I draw a creature. Right? Because then this kills. I can't get through for damage. Can I? No, I can't. I think I'm just supposed to go for it. Thank goodness I drew a creature. All right. Well, it would have been very awkward if I didn't draw a creature. I think it was still correct though, because then I have this back and it chumps, and then, yeah, anyway. I wonder if I can even win that game if the opponent chumps both my creatures with both their spawn. I kind of think I lose if that happens. Nice to steal a game there, though. It's going to take a lot of luck to get one more. Alright. Let's try again, I guess. How bad is Fortify versus Overwhelm? Is that really bad? Fortify is a lot better than Overwhelm, I think. Okay, this, I don't think I can keep 2 spells, 5 lands. Okay, this is a lot better. I don't know what to get rid of. Part of me thinks I'm supposed to get rid of Ghost Council. It's one of my best cards. I think I'm not going to have time for Skeleton in this hand. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, yeah, I think that's really bad, unfortunately. Okay, I think what I can do here is actually Mortar Pod. Send in the Sun Spear. Makes sense. I wonder if I should have... I don't know. Not sure what I was supposed to do. I just want to equip this. If we can equip this, then I'm happy. As long as the opponent's missing white mana, that helps a lot too. Float a green, interesting. Here's a Convoke card. Uh-oh. You can't play the huge guy, right? Rootkin ally. That's bad for me. Well, that's really good because now I can attack with the Sunspear Shikari, but I'm still in bad shape. I think I just cash in the Rusalka. Oh, wait. Oh, I should have... Ugh. I guess now I have to... Whatever. That was bad. Actually, no, this is good because we wouldn't have been able to attack otherwise. Whatever. It's fine. I'm sure everything's fine. Okay, no white mana maybe means I have a chance. Predator, scary. I think I have to take a hit from Rootkin Ally. Why are we doing this at sorcery speed? Just to intimidate me? I guess I have to block? I don't really know. I don't really have a good line here either way. So do this. Okay. We're like not really alive, but we could be deader. I wonder how much that skeleton would have helped me if I had kept that. I don't know. Here comes the +3/+3. Probably can't beat this. I'm technically alive. I have to draw like Spectral Procession. It's decent. Wait, is this really good? Maybe it's really good. What if I... No, I don't have mana. Shoot. Because one line I had was... give this vigilance. I just take too much damage. guess maybe we're somewhat okay. Like, we're not really okay, but we could be doing worse. Okay, finally white mana appears. Don't think that's good for me. Oh no, is this another mass pump? No, that wouldn't make sense, right? Spectral? Okay, why not? I don't think we can beat Spectral. I mean, I don't think we're beating this stuff in general, but still. To make 2/2/2 flyers seems very good. Well, brutal way to lose the finals, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, we could draw, like, Arrest, but we're still losing the spirits. Flare Husk, it's almost decent. I kind of want to get Sun Spear down. Maybe if we get Lifelink going, I don't know. Opponent probably can't block this. Is that true? If I play Rusalka, attack. It's a very ambitious attack. But I need to pressure them or I'm gonna lose. I have to, like, I need to get extremely lucky here. Okay, that's step one. Okay, that doesn't matter too much. We're like sort of halfway there. If I drew my own Spectral, I think we might be in this. We still have Flare Husk on Shikari. Yep, this looks right. Six life, not very high. Creature, cheap creature. Wow, Arrest is something. I don't know if it's enough. We're gonna I think I'm dead, actually, probably. Wait, what if I don't attack? Do I live if I don't attack? I arrest this. I block 4 and 2. I think I still lose. I gain 3 up to 9. I take 2, 4, 5. I think I take exactly 9. Root King allies, unbeatable. Wait a minute. What if I... Oh, there's another way out of this, isn't there? No. I was like, what if I equip Mortar Pod? First strike damage, kill, or like deal 2, gain 2, and then kill a flyer. But I think that's the same. Wait, no, it's actually, that lets me live, I think. Right? Block here, block there, kill this, 3 up to 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that lets me live. First strike. But does it even matter? I don't know. Like, if the opponent just rips it in with the flyers, I just lose anyway, right? No, if they do this, I live. Two, 4. If I win this, like if they have all lands in hand, I actually just won. Or just 1 land in hand. No, they have something? Why do they have something here? That's kind of rude. Well, unfortunate ending, but still a really nice finals. We had a lot more equity there than we probably should have.